handtrucksToGo.com. Count on us to keep you rolling.
How to build a Liberator hand truck by B&P Manufacturing. Building a Liberator hand truck is as easy as A, B, C, D, and E. What we've done is we've created a part numbering system that allows you to create your hand truck based off of a part number that actually means something. So once you've selected your hand truck configuration, that unique identification is a part number that will be easy to replicate and reorder at a later date. All of our handles are an A series number, followed by B's for frames, C's for nose plates, D's for wheels, and E's for accessories. So let's start with selecting a handle. The handles come in a variety of shapes and sizes. We have over 70 different handles available. This is just a small example of what we have in our handle lineup. But a lot of times a handle is selected based upon the items that are being moved, the height of the driver, the region. Believe it or not, region plays a big role in handle selection. But let's talk about the two different material applications of the handles. Our standard handle tubing is 6005 series handle tubing. It can be bent and welded and formed and makes a nice handle. We also have a heat treating process where our handles are made out of 6061 T4, and those handles are bent, formed, and then heat treated in our in-house heat treat oven up to the maximum strength and durability. In order to identify a heat treated handle, is if you notice on the lower row of handle images, they have a squared off top at the top of the handle. And that squared off top is the full flat grip that allows you to be able to put two hands there. And those are heat treated handles, where the handles across the top are not heat treated, and you can tell because of their curved top. And the reason that we don't heat treat those is because usually the vertical grip or the pins have 3 points of contact. So that vertical grip is tied into the logo channel, giving it very good strength. So there's no reason to heat treat that one. Where if you look at the lower handles, the A3s, 4s, and 5s, that single pin is unsupported. The A41 and the A42, those pin grips are unsupported. And then certainly any heavy duty application like the A56, 57, and the A16, those are heat treated just because of the nature that they're used for moving appliances and gun safes and very heavy objects. So heat treating is certainly beneficial. But again, these handles are also designed geographically, where people that are delivering in the Pacific Northwest, they like that single pin handle of the A3, 4, and 5, where if you go up to the top right, the A7s, A8s, and A9s seems to be our most popular handle, and those are isolated to the Midwest. And certainly the A1s, 2s, 14s, and A11s, again, you'll find those a lot up in the Northeast. But we have a variety of different handles depending on if you're moving parcels or if you're moving kegs and buckets, or if you're a tall driver or a short driver, we have a handle to meet all of your ergonomic needs. Time to pick a frame. Our standard frame is our 600-pound capacity B1 frame, as seen on the top left. That comes in powder coat, where you can get a B1 frame, 600-pound capacity. You can powder coat it orange, pink, green, blue, red. Again, for brand recognition, powder coating has been very well received, and it's a great option, only available only from B&P Manufacturing. The next frame would be the B2 frame, which is a standard B1 frame, but with a single vertical strap. It's good for hauling smaller parcels to keep them contained within the frame. And if you're hauling even smaller boxes, the B3 is also a good option. It's a straight back frame with 2 vertical straps. Ties into all our standard handles and nose plates and wheel brackets. Our frames are interchangeable with other domestic modular hand truck manufacturers, so it utilizes the same spacing, the same hole placement in the wheel brackets and handles. Down on the lower left, the B4 frame is a curved back with a single strap. The curved back is great for moving 5-gallon buckets, barrels, garbage cans, propane cylinders, any object that has a circular shape that you want to have nested within the frame for safety and security. The B5 frame, again, is the same as the B4, other than it doesn't have the strap. You can get a B5K, which has the sliding keg hook, which is great for putting 1, 2, or 3 kegs on it. And the hook helps secure that keg in place, so you can use 2 hands to break back that heavy load rather than one hand trying to hang on to the keg and the other one trying to break it back. So it gives you a much safer use of that hand truck. We also offer a couple combination frames where, like the B6 and the B7, it utilizes a straight logo channel at the top for supporting boxes, and it has curved cross members down low, so you can haul a 5-gallon bucket and throw some boxes on top of that. And lastly, our B10 frame is the same configuration as our B1, other than it is only a 500-pound capacity. So instead of using the wider logo channel, it only uses 3 small cross members. Our domestic competitor also offers a 500-pound capacity frame, and if you're in a price-sensitive situation, it's okay to use a B10 frame if you know the application and realize that it is only a 500-pound capacity. These frames also come in a variety of different heights. You can get extended height frames or ergo frames through our B8 frames, our B17s and B18s, and we also have a severe duty version of a frame that instead of using a box cross member, it uses an I-beam cross member. Time to choose a nose plate. Nose plates come in either extruded aluminum or cast aluminum or steel, depending on your application. The extruded aluminum noses are all 600-pound capacity noses, where the cast aluminum are only 500-pound capacity. The cast aluminum is a good alternative if you're in a price-sensitive situation and load is not really a big deal. We also offer the C29 and C28, which is a steel fabricated nose plate. Again, if you're hauling things that is abrasive in nature, like kegs, or if you're hauling rocks, or if you're hauling something that's very abrasive that would prematurely wear out an aluminum nose plate, a fabricated steel nose plate is also a good option. We have forward mount and rear mount noses. The forward mount noses would be the C4, C6, C9s, and C10s. Again, it's for hauling parcels, boxes, something where you're utilizing the front of the frame. The rear mount, again, that is a good complement to a curved back frame. Again, a fabricated rear mount. Also, we will put holes in it to keep the weight down and maybe help lock in that product. But again, these are just a few of the different nose plates that we have available, but these are the 3 basic configurations that you'll sell probably 90% of the time. Then we got to get to the wheels. The wheels are D's. Wheel is the basic foundation of any hand truck. If you don't pick the right wheel to begin with, you're probably not going to have a very happy customer. But we do offer a variety of different wheels for a variety of different applications. The D2 wheel, which is the wheel on the top left, that is probably not our most durable wheel, and it's not our highest capacity wheel. But if you're in a price sensitive situation, this wheel is available. This is typically the wheel that you would find on an inexpensive hand truck you would buy in a department store or at a hardware store. They would use these solid rubber semi-pneumatic tires. Our most popular wheel is our D5. It is a full rubber 4-ply pneumatic wheel. It's 10 inches by 3.5 inches wide. It has a 2-piece steel hub. The hub is powder coated for corrosion resistance. It uses a twin sealed precision ball bearing that works with our 5/8 axle. Again, it has an inner tube with a brass valve stem and valve core for corrosion resistance. Again, our most popular wheel. Pneumatic is a great wheel for people that like a little extra cushion. If you're bouncing it off a curb or something like that, it gives you some shock absorption. Again, this is a great wheel. If you like the configuration of that tread for braking systems or for different types of terrain, whether it's snow or slush or ice, but you are a little sensitive about it being pneumatic, we also offer a foam-filled version of that D5. It's called the D5F. It is a flat-free version, still uses the same precision ball bearings, it still uses the same powder-coated components, the same 4-ply tire, but it will give you a flat-free option. The D5G is a non-marking gray tire. If you're delivering to institutions like hospitals, schools, commercial restaurants, different places like that are sensitive about marking up their floors, the D5G is a great option, to combat that. Again, if you're still thinking you like the idea of a pneumatic tire, but you want some flat-free options, we do offer the D5S, which is a pneumatic tire, and then we inject that tire with slime sealant or Fix-A-Flat. And so if you do get a puncture in it, it will seal it up and get you through the day. You're still going to have to get that tire fixed at some point, but it's not going to leave you stranded halfway through your delivery route. Down on the lower left is our D6. It's a microcellulose flat-free tire. It is a solid foam. It's 10 by 3. It's a good option. It is available in either disc brake or tread brake. But again, it is a nice flat-free option when you're looking at a flat tread 10-inch wheel. D6SS is probably our second most popular tire. Has a high crown, so it has a low contact pattern when you're on solid surfaces. Very easy to roll, very easy to break back. Utilizes the precision ball bearing. It has a poly hub, so you don't end up having any corrosion issues. However, if you do get, off the solid surface and you have to run on terrain, or if you have to run on, gravel parking lot, it spreads that load out and again makes a very nice universal wheel. D12 wheel is a wheel that our domestic competitor has. We have it in our lineup just as an option. If you happen to have a customer that can't live without that D12 wheel, we do have that available. And the last two wheels are our balloon cushion wheels. They're on a poly hub. They're non-marking. They're narrower. They're a good warehouse tire. They're a good tire for solid surfaces, sidewalks, concrete. Again, it is another option that is available for the warehouse environments where you're not going to end up going off the solid surfaces. And again, these tires work good in all types of weather applications. And then lastly, the E are our accessories. We offer a variety of different accessories for the Liberator two-wheel hand truck. With stair climbers, you can have the E1Es, which is an extruded, very heavy-duty stair climber. The stair climber is almost parallel with the frame, so when you're traveling up very steep steps, they work good for that. The E1Ls, they lay forward just a little bit. The other thing about the extruded stair climbers is that they do have a very strong, durable poly wear strip. that is reversible. So if you wear out the lower half of it, unbolt it, flip it over, you double the life of your wear strip. We do have some customers that prefer the E1C, which is the cast aluminum stair climber with the replaceable strip. Not quite as durable as our extruded aluminum one, but it is a cost-effective alternative if you have somebody that's looking to get the best hand truck they can get for the least amount of money. You can put them into an E1C. We offer accessory bags, bolt-on keg hooks. If you don't happen to buy a hand truck that has that B5 frame, B5K frame, you can do a bolt-on keg hook. We have a retractable pull-out bar, handle extensions to extend the usable height of your frame all the way up to 68 inches. Again, really nice add-on piece that you can sell as an option after the fact. And then if you do have somebody that's delivering very heavy things that's quite tall, we also offer a tubular frame extension with 2 straps. It also gets you up to 68 inches, and this is a heat-treated product as well.
If you have any questions, please feel free to call us toll-free at 888-811-5941. Okay, that's it for now. This is Bob again, thanking you for stopping by handtruckstogo.com and wishing you a great day.